Lately, my lawn has been looking a little dull and a little yellow, and I want to have that nice dark green color that honestly just looks amazing. Today, I'm going to focus on giving my lawn a little extra boost so that not only is it healthy, it's going to add a little extra color to it so that it's beautiful and it has that nice green pop of color. I'm going to talk about the products that I'm using and how to apply them so that you can do this too. I'm also going to be testing out a new product that I've never used before. So I'm going to talk about that product, what it is, and why I'm putting it down. This right here is one of the best liquid fertilizers around, and it's called Urban Farms Liquid Lawn. I've been using it for quite a while now. It's a custom blend that's specifically designed for lawns, even though you can use it in pastures or for hay production too. So I think that's actually pretty cool. But it's a 13:1:2 ratio, and you might be wondering, how does just one fertilizer make such a difference? Well, it contains a mix of humic acid, sea kelp, bat guano, worm casting, and all sorts of different other natural enzymes. These ingredients will work together to activate the root zone, making sure that your grass gets everything that it needs. Now, this 1 gallon jug of fertilizer will dilute down and it will cover 80,000 square feet. So that's a lot of area packed into one container. And so here's how you need to use it. For lawns, you're going to be using it at a 0.5 ounce rate per 1,000 square feet. So you're going to get your pump sprayer out for this, and I hope I didn't lose you there because this is going to be worth it. I know that not everybody's got a backpack sprayer, but you may want to go buy one after you see how well this works. So we're going to add the appropriate amount of fertilizer into the sprayer, and for me, to cover my entire lawn, front and back, it's going to be a little over 10,000 square feet, and I'm going to be mixing this at 5 ounces for my 4-gallon backpack sprayer. But I bought this container middle of last year and I'm still not even halfway through it. But I'll use it in between my main fertilizer applications. I'll put it down at least once a month. And you hear this term a lot called spoon feeding. You're constantly giving your grass nutrients that it needs. You're not overdosing it at one point, just putting on a lot of product at one time. And so you're just giving it a little bit at a time as it needs it. Even though this product already has some extra additives, there's another product that's really going to provide that pop of color that we need. And that's why I'm going to be adding this right here, Southern AG Liquid Iron. Liquid iron is great at fixing any deficiencies that we have in our lawn. And so it's going to give us that deep green color that we're looking for. Iron is really important because it helps form chlorophyll in plants. It's important to use the right amount for the best results because the label gives you kind of a range, but it says that you really want to stick around 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet. That's the lower rate. So I'm going to be applying 80 ounces of this product today to my lawn. And you want to make sure that you apply it evenly because you want to avoid any dark spots or any lines that you might miss as you're going by. Because if you miss, you really could end up having some lawn stripes. And these are not the good kind, so be careful. The last time that I put this product on my lawn, I did both. I actually oversprayed in one area and I had a couple lines where I completely missed them and it was really visible. But the good thing is if you apply this evenly, you're going to have beautiful results within 24 hours. And it's really going to look gorgeous after day 2 and 3. The good thing about iron is whenever your grass is getting enough iron there, it's going to be healthy and it's also going to have that deep green color that's really hard to miss. But you know what's also hard to miss? That subscribe button. It's right down there. You should give it a click. The great thing about putting down liquids is that you can put down multiple things at the same time, but you want to make sure that they're compatible with each other. And so let me show you how you can check if your products are compatible. All right, so what you want to do is you actually get a clear container. It can be glass, it can be plastic, it doesn't matter, but you just need to be able to see through it. And so we're just going to take a little bit of both of these products and pour them in. Make sure you shake them up before you do this. I'd already done it. But now we're going to let that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And come back and see if it mixes well. So you want to make sure that the colors haven't changed, that there's no separation that's going on, no unusual reactions, because that might be a sign where the products are not compatible with one another. So one thing that I've been doing this year is keeping a log of all my applications. And whenever I put something on the yard, I just keep a simple spreadsheet to make sure that I'm staying on track with my applications, and then I can refer back the next time that I'm doing something similar. I can see what application I put down last time, and I can see what the rates were. That way I don't have to do all the calculations over again. So I've done it once, I won't have to do it again. I can just check my spreadsheet. And as you can see, it looks like they're mixing well. Now, the other thing that we're adding to the mix today is bio-advanced fungus control. But I think disease control is often overlooked, and it can spread so fast and destroy half your yard before you know it. So that's why you really do need to put something down preventatively. Sometimes you can actually spot this really early. And I mean, literally, you want to go out early in the morning and go and look for certain things. A lot of times you can go out and you can see these webs that will start to form in the grass. Those are not from spiders. That is disease that is starting to form. And so you can go out, you can also look under the canopy of the grass. You can see if there's any dark spots that are developing on the blades of the grass. That's a really good sign that disease is starting to form. Now, last month I put down Scott's Disease X, but these fungicides are only going to last about 30 days. Both of these products you can get at the local store, and so you want to make sure that you're rotating these products every single time that you're applying them, because rotating those fungicides are going to help maintain their effectiveness over time, and it's going to prevent diseases from becoming more resistant to a particular product. Now, BioAdvance has 2% propiconazole, which is different from Scott's Disease X, which has oxystrobin in it. That's for all the nerds out there like me. And I hope that your eyes didn't just glaze over right now, but just make sure that you rotate the products every time you're putting them down. Make sure you put them down monthly, and your yard will be disease-free. All right, so there's a couple other products that I'm going to be adding to the mix today. One is Dawn liquid dish soap. Now, make sure that whenever you get this Dawn dish soap that you do not get the antibacterial kind. This dish soap is going to act like a liquid aeration, and it breaks down the soil surface tension, and it helps water penetrate deeply into the grass and into the roots. And it's really a cost-effective way to improve soil compaction, and it will help promote grass growth in between regular aeration treatments. It also acts as a surfactant. And so for this application, we want to make sure that we're adding 5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And one thing about doing applications, you don't want to apply these in the middle of the day to avoid the heat. Now, the last product that I'm adding to the mix is this Sea Kelp right here from Greene County Fertilizers. So this little custom brew is going to help promote a more healthy and resilient root system, and it's going to produce a much tighter mat of grass that's going to grow together. And instead of having that vertical growth that we see all the time, we're going to have more denser turf, and it's going to grow more laterally. The application rate for this Greene County CK is 0.2 ounces per 1,000 square feet. But I'm really interested to see how well the Sea Kelp is going to do. And what I'm going to do is actually share my takeaways in an upcoming newsletter. So make sure you sign up if you're interested in seeing the results of that. So let's get the backpack sprayer filled up, and let's put this down and wait for the magic to happen. Man, I'm really impressed how quick this application works. This is after 12 hours. You can already see the results. But look at this, I did it again. Who needs a test strip? All you need to do is just have me go do it. As you can see right here, I completely missed a couple strips. There's one here, there's one there. And let's see, there's a couple there. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go this morning and probably run to the Home Depot or Lowe's, whoever's got some iron, and try to fix this a little bit and try to repair it. But you can see firsthand within 12 hours how fast this works. And I also noticed right over here that I've got some webs that are showing up. Just like I was saying earlier, those webs are a quick way to identify disease, and that application for that fungicide was very timely. So I'm gonna run to the store this morning and I'm gonna try to fix this so that it looks a little more even. And honestly, what would a video be without some lessons learned? Because I need to make sure that I'm staying on my line better. Any recommendations would be great. I think what I need to do is put down some markers each row that I take or something. And the other thing that I'm going to do next time around is whenever I'm putting an application down with my pump sprayer, I usually have just a little bit left over in the tank, and I think what I'm going to do is just let it sit overnight. And then if I have this happen again, I've got some available. I don't have to worry about running to the store and trying to put some more down. And that way I can quickly patch up any places that I miss like this. Anyway, I got to just do better next time.